Good day, everyone. Let's test this out and we'll look at activities, discovery, and we'll check out St. Louis. And we're gonna be using a Textron Aviation Cessna 152. And here we go. Alright, so the Textron Aviation Cessna 152. That's what that looks like there. Prop plane. Overview. Located on the eastern edge of the state of Missouri, at the confluence of the Mississippi and Missouri rivers, St. Louis is a city steeped in the history of the development of the United States. Its skyline reflects this legacy, notably with its key architectural feature, the Gateway Arch. St. Louis was founded in February of 1764 by French traders who worked in the area and named it after Louis IX, who reigned as the King of France from 1226 to 1270. Decades after its founding, the city was the origin point of the Lewis and Clark expedition, one of the most important chapters in the development of the United States. The expedition, which set off from the area in 1804, explored the newly acquired Louisiana Purchase, opening the West to settlement. St. Louis subsequently became an important port on the Mississippi River due to this expansion, and since then it has grown economically, with manufacturing, trade, and healthcare ranking as the main pillars of its economic vitality. Today, St. Louis has a population of just over 300,000, making it the second largest city in the state of Missouri, behind Kansas City. The city comprises a number of notable landmarks, including the Missouri Botanical Garden, City Hall, and the St. Louis Science Center. The Gateway Arch, constructed between 1963 and 1965, is by far the most noteworthy and recognizable of the city's features, especially from the air. Built to commemorate the westward expansion of the United States, the stainless steel monument is the largest freestanding arch in the world and is a dramatic monument to the exploratory spirit that built by the city above which it stands and the western United States beyond. So I actually lived in St. Louis for a little over a year, so I'm somewhat familiar with some of these landmarks. Here we go. Yeah, so it looks like we're over. We're going from the east, in Illinois right now, and the Mississippi River is just ahead of us. Looks like a national golf course there. So we're coming up on the Stan Museum Veteran Memorial Bridge. It's a little bit north of downtown. We'll take a left turn. TRRA Merchants Bridge. Several bridges crossing the Mississippi. City Museum over there. And then there's the Gateway Arch right here. That's Edward Jones Dome. Nobody plays there right now, but I think the Rams used to play there. Actually, I don't know what's going on there right now. I don't know I'm not up to date on some of the St. Louis. What's going on currently there? But anyways, that's the arch there, downtown St. Louis. That's where the St. Louis Cardinals play right there. Well, I guess that's where the Blues play. Hockey team. And the City Museum. Central St. Louis, downtown St. Louis. Some different parks, Lafayette Park. Yeah, when I lived in St. Louis, like a little over a decade ago, a lot of these places that we're going to come up on in Forest Park were actually free. And, you know, like, you go to, like, if I remember right, you go to Botanical Gardens for free, you go to the zoo for free, Science Center for free. I don't know if that's still like that. You know, like, I'll have to go up there and check that out sometime. Maybe we'll fly by the Botanical Gardens. I think that's Kings Highway. It's gotta be Kings Highway there. Yeah, one of the big hospital systems in St. Louis there. And across the street from that is Forest Park. In Forest Park they have like, there's golf courses, look at baseball fields, tennis courts. It's one of the cool attractions in St. Louis. There's a zoo over here. I know they got tennis courts around here somewhere. Yeah, the zoo's right there. An art museum. I think there's like a science center too. That's pretty cool. Right, you can see the golf course there. When I lived in St. Louis, I spent a lot of time doing leisure activities at Forest Park. And there's a trail that goes all the way around the park. Several miles. I didn't spend much time here, but I think this is Washington University. And this down here is Clayton. St. Louis is like a big, like there's a lot of different suburbs of St. Louis. There's Brentwood. I used to play tennis. I'm in Clayton as well. I think they got like a mall around here. Popular mall. At least it used to be popular. About a decade ago. And the big St. Louis airport is on the north side of town. Lambert, INTL. Yeah, actually, like this is probably my favorite part of St. Louis. I've been to a lot of hockey games. Yeah, there's a tennis courts there. We'll go fly by downtown again. Yep, and Mississippi River. East St. Louis. Alright, there you have it. There's St. Louis. Hope you enjoy your day.